Good day, ladies and gents, girls and boys. How you doing today? It's Danny Stewart for BassJapanDirect.com here with another Naked Sound review. And just to remind you, Naked Sound review means that the sound is completely direct. There is no external EQ or compression added to this. Although I will say, with advice from a fellow bass player in Australia and an excellent bass player at that, whose channel is linked in the description below. I thoroughly recommend you go subscribe to his channel. He gave me some sage advice and said that I should get a decent DI box. So I actually went and bought a Rupert Neve box, and it makes a lot of difference. There's a lot more headroom, and that annoying high pitch sound has gone. It's eliminated that, so really grateful for that. Anyway, yeah, hop on over to his channel. He's got some great reviews, gear reviews there, and some playthroughs and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So anyway, onto this bass. So the special features about this, it's an Ariya Pro 2 from the late 70s, 1977, and I believe so Matsumoku made, and it came to me in a pretty awful state. No frets, battered body. And I'm not even sure it's the original body. I don't think it is. And a ragged pick guard, which I've partially recycled and laminated in walnut, and branded my logo onto it there. I use a real brand to do that, by the way, heat brand. And then I've got a Kurakaki control plate here, so you can easily remove that to access the controls if need be, with a matching accent here at the back behind the tailpiece. So we've got a nice tailpiece here. It's a Fernandez one, which is made by Goto. It's like a high-end Goto bridge, basically, with I believe they're steel saddles. I think the pickups are the original ones. What I've done is I've taken the covers and laminated them with flame maple, and try to match the color to the fretboard. So you've got some matching color thematics going on in there. So overall the bass looks pretty nice, and it's got a drop D tuner as well, and also this series parallel switch. So I was just playing in parallel, series with the tone down. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, and then you know, there's a lot of tone on here. It's very wide. I put a nice vintage Mylar capacitor, like Japanese ones that they used to put in the old vintage basses over here anyway. So the pots are actually new pots. They're not the original pots, and of course completely new dials as well, and these are countersunk into the control plate for just a little bit of stylistic look, you know. Nothing is perfect, of course. It is a funky junk, you know. That's what I do. Funky junk is, they are junk basses that are revived back to use, back to life. Some of them turn out better than others, you know. This one's turned out pretty nice, I think. That's with the tone up, by the way. You know, it's turned out pretty nice. I'm relatively pleased with it. Yeah, so I mean, the body is you know, it's been refinished in this rather nice blue, a metallic blue. But of course, it's not perfect at all. You know, I don't. If I was to make it perfect, I would have to spend absolutely ages on it, and it would cost a lot more to do that. So, as it is, you know, it's got that flavor. It looks pretty cool. It's functional. I know that's what it's all about. That's why they're funky junk, functional junk. You know, this is also a bass I revived. You know, this had a completely buggered truss rod and a twist in the neck, but still, I know it sounds great. Plays pretty well now as well. New truss rod, new nut. Yeah, it's still got a twist in the neck, but it works. It works. And you know, I've got this thing over here on the table, as you can see. This is a Bacchus, and it's been dropped from a considerable height and smashed. This side, that's going to be repaired, and it's actually, that's going to be beautiful. Can't wait to finish that. So that's what I do. And for those of you who are interested in funky junks, you can actually order your own funky junk with your own spec at the link below. Just check it out. There's a whole gallery of my work as well. You can email me to discuss what you want. I did a kind of more meticulous finish on another instrument for someone in Germany, and that went really well. That's also on my gallery page. So yeah, I mean, by all means, do drop me a line and talk about it. I've got necks and bodies, you know, waiting. You know, to be worked on when I get the time. So, you know, and if somebody comes to me and wants a funky junk and books it in, I'll get to work straight away. Let's just compare series, parallel. So yeah, this bass I think sounds best in the series mode. You know, to me that's the best setting, and I like the sound of it with the tone down. Tone halfway up. Turn all the way up. You know, it's really quite bright, isn't it? Bit of fingerstyle with the tone down. Mute. Bit of slap, tone up. So there you go. You know, I think it's a nice bass. I've got it set up right now at, like, this is a standard sort of 2mm setup with medium gauge strings, and and the truss works. So just to demonstrate, like if I give it a tweak, it's going to take the action down to like 1.5. This is going to probably choke it. Actually, I've given it 2 turns. Actually, no. That's very... Yeah, I mean... So that's taking it down to like 1.5. And if I go any further, it starts to choke. So that means that there's still life left in the neck yet. Let's just see. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, so that means there's still life in the truss rod, which is a good thing. I kind of liked it before at the slightly higher setting, more sort of standard. Yeah, roughly back to that. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a player. It's a player, it's a player. It's probably spoken for already, it all depends, but I wanted to document it anyway, and just show you that, you know, all the sort of options that are available, like wood capping pickups, laminate pick guards, full wooden custom pick guards, laminate pick guard with an exotic wood control plate, all that kind of thing. They're all options. Countersinking the bridge, etc. Having a tailpiece part, if you want it, that can be arranged, routed in there to match. You know, these are all things that I'm working on. It's all work in progress. You know what I do. Like I say, none of these are perfect. They are functional junk. They work, they play, they sound. I think this one sounds nice. And despite being a sort of standard action here, actually, is that a standard action, or is this kind of considered to be low on the Fritz ruler? That looks like it's about 2 millimeters to me. Whatever it is, it's very comfortable. Yeah, so there you go. That's Funky Junk number 38, and it is pretty much almost complete. Needs a couple of small finishing touches here and there. You know, like this is slightly too big on this side. Just need to shave that down a tiny bit and give it another refinish so it matches in with the pick guard. You know, that kind of thing. Small things. Maybe another coat of top lacquer just to give it extra protection. You know, but other than that, it's looking good and feeling good as well. So thanks for watching.